Okay, this is round 2 of this
3.
recording. Okay, round 3, but the round 2 didn't count. It's round 2, comma 3, because the first time we did this entire thing, we got to the end and realized that I did not press the record button. So, we're going to try this again from the beginning. I'm Optimus Prime, and this is Tetris. He's a probe. I'm technically
wielding a bucket of lava.
I'm technically Ninja Potato, but I'm Optimus Prime as well, because Optimus Prime is way cooler than Ninja Potato, and Tetris is currently mad at me for the last half hour of his life I've wasted trying to get this program to work. But we're not worrying about it, we're just going to move on. Okay, so we start off in the castle that currently sort of broken, so we're just going to ignore the interior. But it's pretty cool. I didn't actually work on this at all, I just kind of like witnessed it and left. It was like, cool, bye, have fun.
Came back every week to find like a new addition.
Yeah, new things were constantly added. Tetris, by the way, has probably the worst internet I've ever seen. Actually, there's one person that has worse internet than him. But
Who?
Reagan.
Oh.
Yeah, Reagan's is pretty terrible. But he'll be popping in and out, and he'll be trying to catch up. So, moving right along, we just finished this pathway this weekend off to our project that you can see over there in the distance beyond the tree line.
I can't because it's still loading.
Well, again, with Mitchell's terrible internet. So we'll sprint right along. Sprint is one of the best new features I think I've ever seen.
Especially if you can space the trees just right, so you can bounce under them and then bounce up the stairs.
So this is the water temple.
It loaded this time.
It did load. The last time it, like, part of it loaded and then part of it didn't. So, it was interesting. So we ran up there and we said it didn't work and we ran back and it was interesting. But it
and if you look closely, you can see 4 diamond blocks.
That's true, up there with our little insignia water droplet that didn't come out right because you can't make rounded edges in Minecraft. Minecraft gets confused. Minecraft says only straight edges. That's okay. We sat there and we tried making a water droplet and we made it fancy. Fun fact.
Sure.
Alright, so this wouldn't have been such an irritating temple to build if Mitchell wasn't so OCD about symmetry, but we'll get to that in a second. First, we have to step on the pressure plate.
If you think about it, it's your fault for not being symmetric in the first place. Especially when you wanted me to place torches.
We're playing the music, Mitchell, be quiet. Okay, if you understood where that was from without anyone telling you, I heart you. We're good friends. If you didn't, it's from Zelda. It's okay, I forgive you. Now this is a trident. It's not a fork.
I say trident.
It's not a cactus. It's a trident. Trident. 3-pronged fork. Fun fact.
Now I'm hungry.
It's okay, I'm sorry, Mitchell. So, that's that. So that song plays, Serenade of Water, for those of you that didn't know. Plays whenever you step on those pressure plates, going up there to the central shrine with the trident. Trident. Say it with me, trident. Move right along.
Going for a swim.
Here's... Okay, we have some
in Waterfall Lake.
Okay. Mitchell's Waterfall Lake. So, the water temple feeds water right over here into this lake that we built, or sorry, Mitchell built. I didn't participate at all, I just watched. Because
this used to be a valley.
Yeah, this used to be a valley. Let me see if I can actually, like, punch a hole so you can see. As you can see, yeah, there you go. Nothing actually exists here.
Oh.
This is all, ooh. Oh, I'm gonna say, oh, I just crashed. That's unfortunate. Mitchell, do you want to let me come out?
Hmm?
You want to let me come out?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we're still mad?
I have a bucket of lava here with your name on it.
Oh, no.
Really, really, really wanted to dump it right then.
I'd be sad.
I would have laughed.
So, right over here, we have like a sort of upper middle class area.
See, bucket of lava right here.
Okay, Mitchell's still angry. We're gonna just have to get over that. We have a little carpenter's spot over there in the stone. We have a blacksmith. This is the warehouse where we have all of our materials that randomly spike upwards and downwards, but we always have cobble.
Without fail. We have these 3 chests that have been full for about a week. I mean, about a month.
Yeah, we always have cobble. Always. Yeah. So since like July, we've had like infinite cobble, and we just have been unable to get the supplies to go down because they keep going back up.
And if you look at the temple, it's made of stone and cobble.
Stone and cobble. We tried killing our stone supplies, and in fact, from the
Didn't
time
work.
we started to ended, I think we actually went up. We're not sure how that happened.
I have an idea.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's...
well, I guess I do have an idea. But this is a station that was recently wired, not by me, by the loving Theo J. the Mole, which we will see later, hopefully. So we wired it, so you press a call cart, adequately labeled, and ooh, a cart appears. And you press the button and you... I'm not sure what the word is. You locomote, you railroad, you leave, you travel?
Travel? Journey?
Travel was way easier than locomote. I don't even know where that came from.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Well, you know, like locomote, like move.
Where did you go?
Well, I'm on the rail system.
You... I didn't know that you actually got...
I'm coming right back. Just hold your horses. Stay. So you just move along, and this line, there's multiple lines. Most of them don't work because they don't have a destination. But the way we set up that route is it takes you right back to the castle. And then you step on this pressure plate, and it sends it right back to storage, at which point you can request a cart.
I'm lonely.
Oh, Mitchell, it's okay. It's okay, and then you can go back. And it's a big time saver, which is good for people that are like traveling a lot between the variety of regions that we have. So, while we're traveling, here's the map. And you can see now that little gray splotch that we just passed over was the castle. And this giant blue, gray, brown, green splotch that we created over here is the water temple. And
from scratch.
Yeah, from scratch. There is nothing. There is no blue, no brown, no gray.
Green.
There was some light green. But that was it. That's really all there was. Yeah, this has been an ongoing project that has slowly killed my life and sleeping time. So you, again, just show back up, and it goes away. So that's cool.
Alright.
Moving right along. Again, the obnoxious temple. Now, to understand exactly why this has taken since July, you have to understand where it started from, and that was nowhere. This mountain never existed.
True.
It didn't exist. As you can tell over here, this tree farm is actually right underneath the temple. Everything is floating.
There's over 100 trees in this tree farm as well.
Yeah, there's so much space underneath everything. Over here you can see we have a village that's underneath all this stuff, and it's floating as well. So, good thing physics don't exist. Hooray.
Let's hope Notch never adds it in.
Yeah, if you...
That would be a mess.
So, this mountain is hollow. It's built from scratch.
100% hollow.
Yep, except for some of this random stuff. But, it wasn't always hollow. It used to just kind of be a top, and so it was like in a giant umbrella. And so, in that phase, we always say, under my umbrella, Ella. Under my umbrella. Moving on. Before I completely embarrass myself.
You can never move on from that.
We'll be doing that forever.
Been 4 years and counting.
Yep. So
this is my roof.
This is the roof that Mitchell made. Mitchell is very possessive of the things that he's worked on. It's always Mitchell's river, or Mitchell's roof, or Mitchell's glass, or Mitch's individual block.
Mm-hmm.
They're all labeled.
I've got quite a few of those.
But I like the ceiling. The ceiling was cool. And you can just see all the surrounding area from up here. It's very pretty. We made it pretty. It wasn't pretty before.
It's alright.
It was okay. We made it ugly and then we made it pretty. Like these rivers didn't exist. We made the rivers. We made the rivers.
All of the rivers.
Respect the rivers.
Please.
Don't ignore the rivers. I want to see comments about these awesome rivers. But moving on. Oh, there's a tree farm over there that Max made that we dwarfed. It's okay. We're not worrying about that. It's not like it's a competition or anything.
Of course not. Never is.
Minecraft isn't about winning, but you can lose. So...
Especially if you're not us.
Especially if you're not us. You can definitely lose. There's a little mini village. We had space, we saw the desire to use it.
Well, we weren't sure what we were doing here, so we thought about a village, and then...
We were like, oh, okay, that's enough. And then Mitch... It's a very pretty little palace throne thing.
Yep.
And I worked so hard on this. I helped him so much.
Yes, with, like, the 4 fountains and glass.
There's 5. There's 5 fountains.
Okay, like, 2 small ones and 1 big one. It's 3.
And the windows. The windows in this room are very pretty.
I actually just kind of showed up, and it's like, where did all this glass come from?
Where did this happen? How did this occur? Then Mitch sit here on his throne, looking over.
Hey, hey, my obsidian throne. Get out of my throne.
I got that obsidian, by the way. So he sits there on his little throne, looking over the non-existent plebeians for you AP world people. The plebeians were Roman citizens that were kind of slaves. They were like lower middle class. Sucks for them. Plebeians, word of the day.
Here's our my library.
A library that is not done. It's not big enough and I'm not.
We ran out of books.
It's a common occurrence. We never have enough materials, except cobble. We always have cobble.
Yeah, this entire thing's made out of cobble. We still have like 5 chests full of cobble.
We still have cobble. There's got to be a way to kill cobble. There's just got to be a way. And
We've tried everything.
This project was manageable until Mitchell one day, after we were just about done, said, you know, I dug out a Coliseum, or I started, and I was like, oh, shit, okay, let's just go ahead and follow that one through. What the hell?
You can see on the edges where it started.
Yeah.
And then I said it's coming down to this level, so I dug it down.
Yeah, so he did a good job, and it's symmetrical, so Mitchell had big fun making me count things for him. Big fun.
I had fun too, don't worry.
And you can see this huge, obnoxious, unnecessary pitfall that we made in the middle of the arena. We'll explain some of that later. But moving along, you move out from this side of the Coliseum to this side where you get to the real middle class village where people can live. Now we had about the time when we started this, our good friend Reagan, also known as Ramo226, also known as Sewer Gator Chow.
As what?
Sewer Gator Chow. I'll explain that story to you later. It involves the potties. So, he really helped us. All these houses are individual, unique, and irritating to build. This is all Reagan right here. Basically from here back. He's got this little gazebo overlooking a room that we are going to go see right now because it's relatively impressive.
You'll notice it's all made out of stone.
Yeah.
Which was once cobblestone, which we still have lots of.
Made out of cobble. Notice the cobble. Everyone see the cobble? I mean, we're going to get on top of this and just see the cobble.
If you haven't noticed, we've used a lot of cobble and we still have too much.
There's plenty of cobble. If you need cobble, please come suck up some of our cobble. We don't need that much. You see cobble, cobble, cobble. Okay. And here is Reagan's project.
I'll take credit for it.
It's pretty darn sexy. I mean, it just looks good. That's all there is really to say.
Except for some of these torches, I could move some of them around a little bit.
It's okay, Mitchell. It's okay.
I'm picky.
Don't be OCD. Also, fun joke I heard today. If you want to be really OCD, you call it CDO, so it's in alphabetical order. So, I enjoyed that one. So, this room is currently undergoing renovations that we were unaware of and are currently not finished. So, just pretend that this doesn't exist. Pretend it's solid. Pretend it looks awesome, because it does. Everyone focus on the pillar. Just focus on the pillar. We're going to try and look at the pillar as we exit.
And there's lava. Look, lava.
Look, lava.
Oh, you left.
Yeah, I did live.
Oh, I just set myself on fire.
Okay.
Dang, lava.
So we're going to escape and not look at the not at all
lava.
flawed room. It's completely fine. Nothing to worry about there.
I'm on fire.
It's a personal problem. So now we're going to go take a closer look at the village, because there's some cool parts in the village. First of all, we had this garden that I spent 15 minutes on. It was a fairly productive use of time. Usually, using a space this big takes like an hour, because...
Or 3.
Or 3, because we can't count, and we just have too much cobble. I mean, it's unfortunate.
There isn't enough cobble in this garden, though.
There's, you know, more cobble. Alright, Mitch. Let's see if you can flush yourself correctly. So each village house has a dining room of some sort with a kitchen, a bed, table somewhere. Usually some sort of unique feature like a deck. How cool. And things like that. They also have a potty and a sink with no faucet. It's kind of like a table. You know, in case you wanted a table while you were on the potty. But we're just going to ignore that. So what you can do at this point is you stand on the potty, and if you really felt like flushing yourself, you could. And it flushes you into a sewer system, which is an exit right there. Okay, the exit is back here. Okay, I always get lost. So at this point, you are in the sewer system that my brother Theo J wired. Thank you, Griffin. I appreciate you. And you can just waltz around down here in the sewers. You feel very attractive.
Oh, there you are.
There you are. Hi, Mitchell. Mitchell flushed himself from a different potty. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's the mole. Very cute. He lives down here and works on all of his little underground projects, like the house that we are going to go see, because he's working on it diligently. The good mole he is. He's not at all done with it, he's just started it, so we're not going to focus too much on it.
But there's lava.
But there's lava and fire and stone. Look! More stone. Stone. See the stone?
And cobble.
And cobble. There's plenty of cobble. There's just... We got cobble.
Everywhere.
Plenty of cobble, okay. But again, all the village houses have little potties that you flush yourself in. I say potty instead of toilet because potty's more fun to say. Fun fact. So.
Do we know where we're going this time?
I think we do.
Alright.
And it looks like the mole's
Sounds
going
good.
to follow us.
The elusive underground sewer mole.
Yeah. Only seen at rare times. He's under
Like when you're watering the sewers.
or when you're going potty. Moving back into the village. Made of cobble, lots of cobble, plenty of cobble. Explore a little bit more. So,
Ooh, pathway.
if you start going back around to the front of the temple, you can go down this nice pathway, also known as Mitchell's pathway, because Mitchell built it, and by God, Mitch is getting credit for his pathway. God damn, he's getting credit. Mitchell's pathway.
You know it.
Now this is my river, Peyton's River. No one else did.
That
anything
all
with
dump
Peyton's
lava
River.
on it.
Peyton's River, Mitchell's
Yeah, I'll
pathway,
give you that.
Bridge. And this is Peyton's farms, because no one saw it necessary to help Peyton with the farms.
Every time I blinked, there was another one.
Yeah. So we have 2 sugarcane farms. It's sugarcane, not reed. Noobs. And over here, we have melons. We don't have pumpkins yet because we don't have seeds for pumpkins. But you just walk over. We have 2 wheat farms, and wheat is an incredibly irritating crop. Incredibly irritating. But we forgive it. And someone screwed up my pathway. I had nothing to fix it with, so no worries.
I really want to stick lava in there.
Can you just stop with the lava? So I think that's the major stuff. I guess the only other thing to mention is that this is not in... This is made all pre-1.8, so some of you may notice that the biomes are a little bit smaller. So like we have like a teeny tiny forest over there and teeny tiny plains and... There's the starting of water again. Everyone just stop and listen. Don't step on the buttons. Okay.
Hey look, more cobble.
Additional cobble. It's like there's a theme. Alright.
Alright, so are we going...
Yeah, we'll go see our apartment.
Oh yes, never got in there, did we?
Yeah, never did. So...
You know, we were going to build apartments on this ledge, weren't we?
Oh, we got lazy. And I didn't think they were necessary. We were going to, but there wasn't enough space, and I like the mountain too much. So this is Peyton's pathway, because Peyton did it.
This is Mitchell's corner.
Except this is Mitchell's 1 block. Okay, Mitchell's block. We'll just put... Just go ahead and put a sign there.
I own it.
I might have misspelled your name, I'm not sure. Michelle's?
That's not Michelle at all. That's Mitchell.
Good. Go me. So this is where me and Reagan... Not Reagan. I keep calling you Reagan. Me and Mitch live. Sorry, I crashed. We're back. I think. Yes, we should be back. Be back. We back? Okay, yes, we're good. So...
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording. It is certainly recording. Mitchell's block.
Alright.
Recapping what we might have missed. We're just going to keep rolling with it. This is our apartment where we again have a little kitchen, a dining area. We also have this waterfall that's fed from the mountain up there because why the hell not? There's a variety of reasons why the hell not, but we're just not going to mention them because it defeats the point. So, me and Mitch have our own little rooms down here because we don't sleep together contrary to popular belief. So I sit over here with my blue carpeted room, my lone bed because I'm lonely. Because I play too much Minecraft, and Mitch is over here in his lone bed because he's lonely, but that's because he's Mormon. It's not because he plays too much Minecraft.
But hey, I have a good view.
That's true, he does have a good view. It's much better than mine. Mine is like... of nothing.
Haha.
Okay, I don't feel like this glass floor has been adequately celebrated. So celebrate.
Woohoo!
We're done.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Okay. So, once again, the Coliseum. This is our little press box where we watch our non-existent plebeians. See? Another opportunity to use the word of the day.
Hey, there's one there.
There's one there. We have one.
I have a plebeian.
The mole. We have a plebeian. Our lone gladiator who has no opponent. So what do we do?
But if you keep your eyes on him...
What do we do with our lone opponents when we're bored and we have plebeians? We send them away.
Yay!
How did that work? I don't understand. Well, we have a switch right here. And we can use that to open and close that door at our will. And it also shuts the doors in and out of the arena. So once you are in the arena, you are trapped in the arena. Unless, of course, you would like to fall directly down into the pitfall, which you can't survive. Fun fact.
Due to the gallons and gallons of water.
That I did, not like you did that. This is Peyton's water. See this? Peyton.
Yeah, but we could fit like Shamu down here, man.
Shamu.
We should do that.
The whales.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that there's no squid.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen squid down here.
Which is weird, because we see squid everywhere.
There's squids in the farm, there's squids in the temple. But what happens is you fall down here and your main and only option for exit is this little pathway.
Sure, only option.
And you see this little stone brick made from
Cobble.
Again, back to the cobble theme.
Ow, I just set myself on fire.
And as you can see, we have netherrack and a nether area and lava. What could be at the top? Oh my gosh, it's a portal.
Imagine that.
That's really it for the water temple. But Mitch demands a sneak peek of what we're working on next. So we go into the nether, and we didn't lag for the first time in the history of the universe. We didn't lag. That's so exciting.
I'm coming, let's see how much we lag.
Okay, yeah. Here's Mitchell.
Whoa! What the heck?
Nothing? Mitchell, you're
Nothing.
amazing. Hug. Okay.
That's never happened.
Oh, wow, everyone. So this
Dang.
it's pretty
It's amazing.
So, because Mitchell's making me, we're doing a sneak peek. Not because I like Mitchell, because Mitchell's making me. And this is going to be where we put our next project, which is going to be the fire temple. Because what do you do when you stop one obnoxious project? You start another one.
Woohoo!
And you make sure that the next one is
Obnoxious
bigger than the
projects.
first one. We're hoping to be done by Christmas, but that's unlikely.
Yeah.
So we go up our little, obviously not at all man-made observation.
I don't know, we have Thanksgiving break and Christmas break, so we might get it done.
But I'll be eating during Thanksgiving break.
Shh.
So this is the beginning of the fire temple. It's just the start after placing that darn structure. Me and Mitch realized two things. One, Peyton is not intelligent and cannot place buildings intelligently. Two, neither of
Mitchell
us...
can't count.
Mitchell cannot count. I mean, Peyton's not much better, but he's better than Mitchell. I mean, Mitchell just... It was terrible. We kept messing up the rings, and Mitch gets CDO with symmetry.
In my defense, I'm the one who discovered where it went wrong.
Oh, okay. Good. You realize that you wasted all of our time. Kudos.
Yeah, not my fault you didn't check it. Going by your schematics, you should know where everything goes.
I just threw things at Excel. I don't want to hear it. So, and over here, I think this might be Keishan's only contribution to the server as of today.
Yes.
But it's a good contribution. So for those of you that don't remember, we don't have a 1.8 area with the new biomes. So we're building this, and it's going to take us far, far away to where when we go back to the real world, also known as the overworld, for those of you that did not know, fun fact, it's going to take us, because the nether, for every 1 block you go in the nether, it's 8 blocks in the overworld. So if we go 1,000 blocks that way, it takes us 1,000 blocks in the overworld. So that's how we're going to get to the 1.8 area with those new awesome biomes. But that's about it.
Yep.
I mean, you guys are lucky. You got to skip all the swearing, and the not sleeping, and the not doing physics, and the pissing off Miss Mosley. All that fun stuff that I got to participate with, and Mitchell joined in, and we had some other help from other people. Big thanks to Theo J and Ramo226. And Mitch, did you just die?
Wow.
Yes!
I'm gonna throw that one on the lag.
That's 1 death. We're keeping track of our deaths for the Fire Temple project. I'm at 4. Mitch is at 1 now.
That's depressing. Alright,
Yes.
track me up for swimming in lava.
Okay.
Dang it, I lost a diamond pick.
That's unfortunate. Well, that's about it.
Yeah, so I'm blaming that one on lag.
Now you guys can stop hearing me bitch about the water temple, and we're just going to go right into the fire temple.
And cobble! Yay! Cobble!
And cobble. I'm really going to try and get rid of the cobble. In the next video, we'll talk about the cobble. Cobbo. Cobbo. We're going to call it the cobbo from now on.
Alright, Cabo.
Hope you all enjoyed this.